Greetings, Een Laq in. I am another you, you are another me, we are one God-sciousness. And today I have the distinct honor and pleasure to bring to you the Mayan embodiment birthday of Mr. Ian Xel Lungold. He, was the first North American, maybe the first non-Mayan person to create a codex for birthday translations into the true count Mayan astrology. And he downloaded this how-to while in an airplane flying in America. And he had been studying the system for quite some time, but didn't know what date it was. Nobody in America or Canada or anyone else knew what day it was on the Tzolk'in and the long count. There was a lot of confusion. This was in the early 90s. And he received this download after a few trips to Mexico. One of them where he went to the pyramids in Izamal in the Yucatan, and he stood and raised his arms and shouted to Itzamna, who is called the first teacher. And he said, Itzamna, you get your ass down here right now. Can you believe that? Oh my God. It's right here. You should read it for yourself. And Itzamna appeared. And he said to him, I am your man on the ground. It is your information I'm trying to get out to the people. So either give me some help or you stay down here and get your robes dirty. I love that story. Read the whole thing, trust me. So then he refined it some more back in America, and then he decided, okay, I need this authenticated. And he went down to Guatemala, not even speaking a word of Spanish. And he went with a friend who helped translate, and they met this man, Don Alejandro Cirilo Perez Oxlaj. And Wandering Wolf, as his nickname was in English, verified it. And they had a long meeting in which, if you'll read in that document, Don Alejandro was feeling him out, trying to get a sense for who he was. And then he gave him his blessings. And then Ian really began his teachings all over America and a lot in Canada. And read the stories here. But what I'm here to do today, is tell you his full 4 guides that come with the embodiment perspective, because it is the perspective taught by Don Alejandro, which is often called the Mayan destiny path, or the Mayan cross, or the Mayan tree of life astrology. And in that system, everyone who is born on an Ahau day, like Ian, Ahau 12, that's 2 bars and 2 dots. 2 bars and 2 dots. 12 is called understanding. Ahau is the sun god, or solar chief, as I like to call it, non-gender specific. So everyone who is born on the day of Ahau, it's very simple. you just count 6 steps forward to get to your divine feminine guide. So, Ahau being the 20th glyph, you end up at the 6th glyph for your divine feminine. 6 is Kimi, which is called reincarnation in embodiment terms. And going across the heart chakra to the divine masculine guide, from the 20th position you count back 6 to 14, which is jaguar shaman. So reincarnation, sometimes called death or transformer, or various translations of the essence of Kimi, and the jaguar shaman, divine masculine, divine feminine, of Ian and anyone born on an Ahau day, solar chief. And then you take 2 more steps backwards into the past, from 14 to the 12th glyph, called traveler, or road, or path, or sometimes other words. I like the word traveler. And from 6 you go 2 more to 8, which is Lamat, the star. And interestingly enough, Ian took his last breath on a Lamat day. Lamat 7 was the day he crossed over. No, Lamat 7 is his future vision guide. He crossed over on Lamat 12. Again, understanding. So there was definitely some synchronicity there. So, what I'm going to do for you is explain his core self, which is understanding Sun God, and each of the 4 guide positions. And then I'm also going to tell you which wave flow he was born in. Pyramid wave flow, I like to call it. 7 steps up, and actually that's today, which happens to be my Mayan birthday, along with Ramdas. 7 eagle we are, top of the pyramid, and then 5 more steps down you come to 12 Ahau. You shouldn't mix codes, languages like that. You should say Ka-Lahoon Ahau if you're using the Yucatecan pronunciation, which I am. Then you come to understanding solar chief, sun god. So Ian and I were born in the same pyramid wave flow, which started with tone 1 of the offering glyph. And offering is all about paying respects, karma, prayer, and some other things I will explain a little bit later. But for now, let's take a deep dive into understanding Ahau. On the chakra pyramid wave flow, all tone 2 and tone 12 people are directly connected to the sacral chakra. And this, by the way, came from another vision I had of how to use the chakras in combination with the Tzolk'in. For more information, watch this video here. Now, my understanding of the chakras and my understanding of tone 12 understanding has guided me to teach that all tone 12 people are also connected to the third eye chakra. Here are the key code words for all tone 12 people and days. Here are the key code words for all solar
chiefs, sun gods, suns, sun goddesses, and Ahau. And here are my 3 high vibration phrases that I think describe Ian's core personality quite well.
Okay, so one of the very cool things about the True Count Tree of Life astrology system, as taught by Don Alejandro and many others, is that anyone born on a tone 12 day has the same 4 tones in their guiding positions. And the super easy and simple way to figure them out is to add 5 to 12 using a base 13. So you go 13, 1, 2, 3, 4. So tone 4 is the past wisdom guide. And then 5. Is this Egyptian? What is this? I don't even know. 5 is the divine feminine guide. Coming across to 6, which I like to do upside down for reasons which I will show you later. Rola bola, balancing. And 7, future vision guide. So tone 12, 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Core self, understanding. Past wisdom, stabilizing. Divine feminine, empowering. Divine masculine, balancing. Future vision guide, reflecting. Therefore, that is the order I will teach them to you.
Tone 4, stabilizing people and days, as you can see, are all grounded in their heart chakra. For the traditional Maya, this tone includes the energy of the 4 directions, the 4 elements, the 4 seasons, and the 4 times of the day: sunrise, noon, sunset, and midnight, as well as the 4 colors of the Mayan glyphs. Wow! That is why one of the key words is wholeness. And here are the other key code words for all stabilizing people and days. The traveler. Whether trotting the globe or just window shopping around town, the traveler likes to be on the move. The immediate goal? Satiate their curiosity. The midterm goal? Share the wisdom. The long-term goal? Self-actualization, meaning ascension, meaning enlightenment. Here are the key code words for all travelers.
All right. From the ancient past in the male side, the right hand, left brain, we move across into the left hand and the right mind into the now, the divine feminine now, in which we have empowering reincarnation. Now, it's also something I'd like to mention right now, that all people tone 12 have empowering tone 5 here, and they have tone 6 here in their divine masculine guide. And an interesting little twist is that the man who made this video just a few months after Ian passed away, Dr. Ka-Lahoon Ahau, is empowering, but he is the jaguar shaman. So it's like this tone 5 and the masculine jaguar shaman, they're absolutely both working together. Everyone, your divine feminine and divine masculine are not actually separate entities from you. They are part of you. And so there was something bringing those together, just like something, let's call it the Hunab K'u, put Ian and Dr. Ka-Lahoon together. They lived together in a one-bedroom apartment. They were supporting each other in wonderful ways. Now, let's take a closer look at all empowering reincarnation people. And I don't think I need to remind you that Ian, after beginning carving the glyphs, had past life memories of being a Mayan. So he was absolutely empowered by his reincarnations. Wow! Here we go.
Now, it was after filming the video that I did a little bit more research into Ka-Lahoon Ahau's Mayan embodiment, and I was totally cosmically tickled pink when I remembered this. Don Alejandro is Ian's divine feminine guide, and therefore Ian is Wandering Wolf's divine masculine guide, both glyph and tone. That is a sacred synchronicity if there ever was one. I am sure that the Hunab K'u was so thrilled when these two finally met face to face. And then he brought Dr. Ka-Lahoon into the mix. Damn! Empowering people are born to help. They are connected to the 5th chakra, and 5 is the number of vital order, as evidenced by the 5 fingers and toes, the 5 senses, and the 5 stages of life: childhood, youth, adulthood, middle age, and elder. Here are their key code words. And as for Kimi, the secret of eternal life is held by those born on the day of reincarnation, and thus, in the Mayan embodiment tradition, they are connected to the crown chakra. All ancient religions and spiritual traditions know this to be true. We never actually die because our souls are eternal. Here are the key code words of all reincarnations.
Okay, so moving across the heart chakra, we come to balancing jaguar shaman. What can I say about the jaguar shaman? Possibly the most mysterious of the glyphs, and possibly the least understood in the Western mind is what I'm talking about. although called various names in other systems, I do believe that the truest linguistic experiential connection is jaguar shaman. They most definitely are shaman. And to the Maya, that means jaguar. Let's take a closer look.
Balancers, going with the flow, knowing the one and the many, craving and creating a stable family. Tone 6. Picture a street performer balancing on a plank of wood that is rolling over a metal tube. This is the Mayan Tone 6 image upside down, which encapsulates the energetic vibration of this tone. Here are their key code words. Jaguar shaman are ancient healers who get messages from plants and spirits in dream time. They can self-induce a trance and retrieve the trapped souls of the living or dead. They know they must do battle with dark spirits, and they are not afraid of anyone or anything, including death. Therefore, their chakra connections are with the solar plexus chakra, the heart chakra, the throat chakra, and the third eye chakra. And here are the key code words for all jaguar shaman.
Okay, so now we're coming to the last guide position, back up into the feminine, and it's the future envisioning, which we use the right mind to do, I'd like to point out. And as I mentioned before, this is Lamat, the star, and it's tone 7, which you will notice is very similar to 12, yes? You see how similar 12 and 7 are? And that's part of what makes 12 an understanding. It's part of what makes 12 is 7, reflecting. Each of your guides add to you who you are in your core self. So Ian, I would say his spirit, his soul, chose that date to launch out of this physical body in which he did all his work at that time. And oh my goodness, are we ever blessed. I've been using Mayan magics for 4 years, since 1999. Yeah, it took me about 9 months to kick the habit of the spellbound conditions in which I was, and to find Mayan magics before I made my journey down to Mexico. In the autumn of '99, and I visited 13 different pyramid sites in 7 months before making my way back up to Vancouver. But this video isn't about me, all right? So just ask me later in the comments or something. God. Yes, reflecting star. Let's take a closer look.
Tone 7. In the pyramid wave flow of 13 days, reflecting people are perched on the top step, seeing all perspectives with a 360-degree view, pausing and reflecting. And they are also connected to the crown, chakra. In many Mayan traditions, tone 7 also has the energy of endings or finality or closure. And the star, also known as star seed. People born on the day of star are naturally drawn to the modern healing arts, shining their light of harmony and symmetry to bring healing to the people around them, whether that be through information, or physical touch, or emotionally helping them shine a light into their own darkness.
So there you have it, my friends. That is the 5, make it 10 influences in his life. And here comes the 11th. Maybe that's down here, depends. Or maybe it's right here, all right? Just pretend my nose is the dot. Yeah, you good? The 11th factor in everyone's life is your position on the pyramid wave flow. So Ian is the understanding day of the Muluk offering pyramid wave flow, which you could ascribe many, many meanings to. The one that I chose for the purposes of this video and my teachings is prayerful gratitude, 13 days of prayerful gratitude. So let's just take a little closer look at that.
Muluk, the 9th of 20 day glyphs. This is the glyph of living a sacred life. Every day is holy. Every sip of water, every breath of air, every hug is a divine gift for which we must be thankful and for which we must express our gratitude. These people know that to pay respect is to create harmony, and they like to start new relationships that way and continue existing relationships with this same energy. Offering people know that karma is always in effect, which guides their actions carefully.
So there you have it. I'm sure there were many other influences in Ian's life. I will never say that the Mayan perspective is the only thing that's happening in a person's life. You should, of course, look at your Ayurvedic astrology and your Western or European astrology. All those Capricorns and Arieses. And you're Chinese, why not? I'm a monkey. That's a Japanese way of doing monkey. Whatever. I do feel there is a deep and wide layer of synchronicity embedded within the Tzolk'in. It is DNA and time woven together. It is a space-time continuum map, if you will, which is why you can't take one day out and say, yeah, there's no Tzolk'in today, day at a time. Duh. Sorry, I digress. Pet peeve. Bee in my bonnet. Let it go. Bye-bye. It was just a game. But this is real, my friends. Oh, yes. This is very real. And it's so beautiful. And I am here as a Gaian emissary of light. And this is making me very excited to share with you the fact that you are perfect. You chose your birthday, and you are here to embody all of the energies that you came in with at that time and clear out all the things that are not serving your highest spiritual development. And I do believe that you can do that to a very high degree through Mayan embodiment. And I'm here to help that happen for you, for me too, for all of us. Een Laq Alaqin. Namaste.
What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man.